Alright, hello. We're going to look at the new Icejade cards now. The new water support with really pretty artworks, by the way. This should be relatively simple if I recall correctly. The effects are not that complicated, so let's get to it and hopefully we can finish them relatively quickly. So let's go. Acty of the Icejade. If this guy's normal spell summon, you can send one water from your hand to the grave, draw one card. Yeah, pretty simple effect. If a face-up water monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon one Icejade from your hand or graveyard, except this one, and you can only use each effect once per turn. Now, if I recall correctly, the second effect is shared between all the monsters. Face-up, hand or graveyard. Yeah, I think it's the same, except themselves. Yeah, okay, so that's nice. Mix them. That means if this first effect works, all the other two work as well. So, or any fixes we do on this, we're just gonna copy paste them on the other scripts. Okay, so let's see. I think Hatter did all 4 of these. Yeah. I did a lot of cards these days. Okay, so first effect is the draw. Category draw. Send one water from your hand to get as a cost. Single trigger row, summon success, special summon success. Delay. It needs the damage step flag. 1 second. Then I should have it. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, let's proceed to the rest. Let's 1 second. Okay. Hard once per turn. You can only use its effects. Okay. And then the cost is to send a water from your hand to the graveyard. Yeah. So let's see the existing matching card. Filter, location hand. The filter says monster water is able to grave as cost. Correct. Select. Send to the graveyard. Okay. Then you check if you can draw 1 card. Draw. Okay. First effect seems fine. And then the second effect is the float kind of deal. Special summon, filled, trigger, damage step delay, event destroyed, location graveyard, once per turn, banish from graveyard as the cost. Yes. And the condition: if a face-up water you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. So, because it says while this card is in your graveyard, this card needs to not be included in the group of cards that were just destroyed. And the filter here, let's see. So it's a monster. Based on battle or effect. So it was destroyed by battle or effect. Previous attribute on the field was water. Previous controller was you. Previous location was Master Zone. Destroyed by battle or card effect while discussing in your graveyard. I don't think it needs to be a monster after being destroyed, because it doesn't say if it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard or something like that. So as long as it was a water monster on the field and it was destroyed, it should work. Previous control TP, location and zone, position face up. Okay, and it was a water on the field. Okay, so that seems okay. It banishes itself, and then it special summons something. 1 Icejade from your hand or graveyard, except this one. So let's see. You have 3 master zones, is existing matching card, SP filter, grave hand. This is the set code for Icejade, except itself. Special summon, seems fine. Select. Echo Valley filter, because you can summon from both the graveyard and the hand. So if Echo Valley is active, it's gonna force you to summon from the hand, pretty much. If you have a target from the hand, in the hand, of course. If you don't have, then the effect is not gonna do anything when it resolves. Anyway, it seems fine. So let's see, let's test it out real quick. Yellow Smasher. I'm going to discard it, or we can discard any of these two. And then let's get a Dark Hole. Or rather, it can discard a copy of itself, so that's going to be the fastest way to put it in the graveyard. Normal summon, discard. And then we're going to destroy the one we summoned, and special summon one of these two on the hand. Don't shuffle. Okay. So when normal summons, and this, draw one, all good. And then when it's destroyed, the other one triggers, balances itself, and we can special summon one from the hand. Okay. So it looks fine. It looks fine. So let's move on to the second one. The only thing we had to fix this, here, was remove the monster check in the filter. Everything else was fine here, and the draw effect was fine as well. So we're only gonna need to change the filter, because this is exactly the same effect, like I said. So let's go down here and remove this. This is the difference here is that this is gonna work with trap monsters now that are water on the field. Okay, so what does she do? Tinola. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Target one water monster in your graveyard. Send this card from the field to the graveyard. And if you do spare, summon the target monster. And the second effect is the same. And they're both once per turn. Again. Once per turn is here. Target, ignition, grave, special summon. Yeah, because it sends herself to the graveyard as part of the effect. Monster zone. Cost is GP. So let's see. Cost is to send a card from your hand to the graveyard. Is able to create cost, location hand, anything. Select it, send it, okay. And then target one water in your graveyard. Send this card and special on the target. Okay. The target is a water in your graveyard. Your graveyard, let's put filter, which says oh, the name is kind of wrong. Oh, because that's filter is used down here. You change the name, but if you forgot, change the name here, which is fine. We're gonna fix it. So it's either be water and can be special summoned, so it's fine. Right, and then we need to check the zone stuff. It might be a little tricky. So let's see. Get location. Gehan is able to grave. So I mean, this check doesn't really do anything if you think about it. Is existing target. Select target. Okay, so what we need to do is, okay, you need to either have an empty zone, or this card needs to be in the main master zone. If it's in the main master zone, it's gonna send itself to the graveyard, and then you're gonna buy from the graveyard in the same zone. So that's fine. But if a card in the Acty master zone copies the effects of this, then you cannot use the effect with full main master zones. It's kind of a net case, but we need to account for it. Let me do this. Main, let me find the function. Main name zone or something. Yes. There we go. So you have an empty master zone, main master zone, or this card is in the master zone, in the main master zone, and there's a target for it for the effect in the graveyard. Select the target, okay, and in the operation it needs to send itself, and if you do, special summon. So if this is related and sent to the graveyard, and it ends up in the graveyard, get the target. If the target is related, special summon it. Okay, looks fine. So let's test the effect real quick. So we need a water in the graveyard before we can even use the effect. So we're going to use Foolish Burial with her, for example. We can send anything we want. Okay. And just for the sake of it, Dark Hole for the second effect. Yeah, 5 cards. Okay. So we're going to Foolish Burial the water. Okay. Now we can use the effect. Select her. Send. Special summon. Okay, and then the other effect should trigger now. Tinola. Banish. And we can special summon whatever we want from hand or graveyard. A nice Icejade, of course. Okay, so she looks fine too. Okay, so let's move on to the last monster. What's your name? Tremolat. I don't know if it's gonna be, if it's supposed to be Tremolat or Tremola or what exactly, but anyway. She's level 5. Send this card from your hand to the graveyard, pass on water from your hand. Okay, pretty simple. And then the second effect is the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Okay. Let's see, it's an ignition in the hand, once per turn. Let's see, cost. You can send itself to the graveyard. Target. You forgot to check the zones here. Let me copy it from this. This one. So you have free zone, I mean master zone, and there's an existing matching card in your hand. Accept itself. Yeah, because it's gonna discard itself, so we need to exclude it from the activation check here. And this checks water, can be special summoned, which is fine. Special summon water, yeah. Special summon. Yeah, select. Special summon it, okay, seems fine. We just need to remove the master check here. Okay, so we're going to discard her, no, discard, send it to the graveyard. From the hand, special summon this one. And then Dark Hole, I guess, yeah. Activate. Special summon Tinola from your hand, okay, all good. And then if it's destroyed, okay, great effect triggers, and we special summon. I mean, we only have the same monster summon back, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so she's done as well. Nice. And then there's the spell left, which I think is a searcher. Icejade Cradel. Normal spell. Add one Icejade monster from your deck to your hand with a name different from the cards you control and in your graveyard. Okay. But it's no once per turn, I see that's the point, huh? Hand search, free chain, activate, target, okay. Let's see, it's existing matching card, filter, location, deck. Okay, it's a monster, Icejade archetype, you can search it, and there is no card in your master zone in graveyard that's face up and has the same name as the one you're looking to search. Now, one small detail is wrong here. It says with a name different from the cards you control and in your graveyard. So you should check on the field, not just the master zone. So for example, if you have a nice Icejade Acty of the Icejade equipped to your Union Carrier, not to Union, through Union Carrier's effect, she's equipped to a Water Master you control. She's in your spell trap zone, so she's one of the cards you control. So you should not be able to search her with this, because it's in your field. That's the difference here between Master Zone and field. Or rather, an example of the difference. And then select, send to hand, standard searching stuff, shouldn't be too crazy. So let's see. I need another Acty. So I'm gonna send this to the Gator with Foolish Burial. I have this with normal summon her. And we're gonna have one more in the deck to see if we can search her or not. So 3 cards, let's go. So now I should be able to use it and search anything, any of the 3. Yep. I search whatever I want. Okay. If I summon her, I should not be able to search Acty. But I can search it one of the other 2. Tremolat and Tinola. Okay. If I set her, it should be fine. Which is face down. Okay. And then Foolish Burial. Put the graveyard part. And it should be good to go. There we go, okay. And we search Tinola or Tremolat. Okay, so we are done. These were pretty simple. Took only 17 minutes, huh? But yeah, the scripts were good. Thanks, Scatter. Saves me some time. And the effects were pretty straightforward as well, so that helps. That helps make things faster. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, this video. I already did the Despia cards, the new Despia cards. You can go check out that video if you want to. And we still have the Ursactic and Drytron combo thing, and the new Xiangjian. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but I'm gonna go with that for now. I still have this archetype. This is gonna be the last one today, probably. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and yeah, bye bye. See ya.